Hello everyone, I am Keziah of Ziah Empire. Welcome to my first student show, reality show on Keeping On with Keziah on Keziah Empire. And today I have with me some special guests from Divine Progress School. Now, Divine Progress School is one of the best schools in Kaduna State, Nigeria. If you're looking for a school to send your children to, I recommend Divine Progress School to you. All right, let's welcome my guests with me. Okay, I'm so excited to welcome them here on stage with me. Hello, welcome. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You're welcome. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, how do you feel today being live with me in this show?
I feel happy, great, and excited.
Okay, how do you feel being selected to come and be with me in my show today?
I feel privileged to be among those who
Okay,
interviewed.
all right, that's amazing. All right, may I know you?
Okay, testimony Okunen Toluwalope. I'm from Ogun State. My school is Divine Progress School, as you all know, and I'm from Jestinde.
Wow, that's amazing. Toluwa testimony. All right, may we know you? Let my viewers get to know you.
My name is Favor OJ. I'm just 3C. I'm from Delta State.
Okay, as you can see, testimonies from Ogun State and Oje Favor is from Delta State, but they are residing in Kaduna State currently, probably because their parents are working in Kaduna State and they chose Divine Progress School. You can see what I'm telling you is actually right. All right, the reason why I invited them for this reality show is that I want them to speak and talk about their experience academically, like how they were performing, if at all in their life there was any time they at all did not perform well and they are currently performing well now. So would like to know if they are not performing well, would like to know and what inspired them. Reason so that students that are like them and even in higher institutions that are probably not performing so well and they have already concluded that they cannot be able to excel academically will be able to be motivated at the end of this show. All right, testimony right from your early days in school, like from the kindergarten. You're in your S3 right now, I believe, right? Congratulations. This is the last lap in your junior secondary school, right? And I believe you guys have started your junior secondary school examination.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's amazing. So how has it been so far?
It has been great, but I've written four subjects now. We wrote business studies first, PBS, that's consisting of agricultural economics. Then today we have written MBA, the main house, but the only one that is not very well for me is agric.
Wow. And you like food, I guess.
Yes, ma'am.
You love food. Wow. You need to love agri then. Yeah, how has it been so far with you?
It has been good, but I had some challenges like in agric.
All right. I believe you guys will double up in the other courses so that it will look so simple for you. All right. From your kindergarten days till now, have you always been an excellent student or there were times in your life when you were not performing well in school?
I've been good, but except in my GS3 first term.
Okay, you've been good throughout your primary school days. So what have you been doing then that made you to be an excellent student in your primary school days
I normally
till
read,
JS2?
I normally read, but you know in primary school there's no much competition. Once you enter secondary school, there are different people with competitive minds.
Okay, so how has your academic performance been misfavored right from your primary school to secondary? Have you always been excelling or there were times that you were actually not doing so well in school and then you decided to change up to being doing well now?
In primary school, I was doing well, but when I now reached GS1, because it was the beginning of secondary school, and I dropped my academic level, and it was really bad, and my parents were disappointed.
Wow. So in primary school, what happened that you were doing so well? Can you share your secret so that we can learn, I can learn, my future unborn children can learn, and other students can learn why you were doing so well in primary school?
I was focusing.
Focusing.
I
Can you
was,
explain what you mean by focusing for the sake of those that don't know the meaning of focusing?
Focusing means to put all your mind into your academics.
Okay, so you were actually putting the whole of your mind, attention in your academics.
Yes,
Were your parents supportive? Were they checking up on you to study, or it was just on your own? On your own, you made up your mind to be focusing in primary school.
I made it on my own.
Okay, and your parents were also supervising you, I believe.
Yes,
All right. So what happened when you got to your JS1? Like you said, your performance dropped in your JS1. Can you share with us? Let's know. I want to actually learn. I'm interested in that part actually.
because in just one it has new subject like business studies, and it's not as the same as primary school. That's why it made me to drop my academics level.
So you were scared of business studies. Was it because of the cash, two-column cash book, three-column cash book, all those calculations in accounting?
At first it was difficult,
Okay, the way
but
you were learning it.
yes, but later I
Okay,
now got used to it.
okay. So was it that you reduced the level of your focus because you said you were focusing in your primary school, right? And then was it that you got new friends or the set of students, classmates you had in your JS1 that came from other schools in your secondary school? Was it that they were more competitive?
Yes,
And then when you saw the results, you then said, "Oh God, I think I need to double up. These are not my primary school classmates that I'm already used to passing." Was that the case?
yes.
All right. So, what was your parents' reaction when they saw your bad performance in JS1?
They were actually disappointed,
Oh
sad.
my God. Okay. Actually, every parent that is concerned will be sad, and that is the reason behind this reality show. Because a lot of parents are always disappointed whenever their children are not performing academically well. Which parent will be proud of that? None. Of course, the joy of every parent is after paying a huge sum of school fees, uniform, books, feeding, and so on and so forth. They would love their children to reward them with great results. So, at what point did you now change to start doing so well from your after the bad results in your JS1? What made you to change, and what brought about the sudden excellence?
Because I know my parents were sad and disappointed, so I had to improve so that they would think more better about me.
Wow. How old are you, please?
I'm 12 years old.
Right now?
Yes,
Wow. At what age did you enter secondary school?
10.
Wow. And you sound and speak more or less like someone that is 16 years old. Wow, that's a kudos, by the way. Your parents are doing a nice job. As you can see, the case of Favor, she didn't do well in her JS1. She was someone that was academically sound from her primary school. Going to JS1, she saw different set of students because they did different primary school. Did you do your primary school in Divine Progress School?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you did in your Divine Progress School. Then you now slowed down and you were now playing when you saw other students that came. You see, one thing you should know is that sometimes the causes of failure for students might be change of class, sometimes it might be change of school, and sometimes when the competition gets tough, because when you feel you're doing well, just try out other set of people. When you see real competition, at that point it will actually encourage you to sit up. That's really nice. I believe that other people that are not doing so well academically now, or were doing well before and then slack down, I believe they will be encouraged right now to see that even if you were sound, you can actually go down. And if you go back down slowly, it's as a result of maybe you not actually putting the same effort you were putting before, because that was the case of Favor, right? And when you realize that, okay, I'm no longer doing well, that's not the end. You can actually come up back again. Is that not so? By
Yes.
being focused and doing exactly what you were doing before and focusing again. So, Covenant, you made mention of, I think, was it Agric, Abi Business Studies, when you got to JS1, Abi was it JS2? What class did you say?
Just
JS3 first term, you dropped down from your academic performance. So, what was the cause of your dropping in your academic performance in your JS3 first term?
because I did not start preparation for exam on time.
Okay, you were caught unaware. Abi, you were feeling, finally, the last lap in my junior secondary school. Was that the case?
No, it's because of the distraction from friends.
Okay, friends. I hope you're taking notes, my lovely viewers. Distraction from friends, okay?
Friends, and also because of football.
football, which is a major challenge and distraction to almost all the male gender that I know. I'm sorry to the guys, but it's the truth. That's what I have noticed. Their major distraction is football. Yes?
So when I when I did not get a good result, my parents were disappointed in me, and if they're disappointed, there will be certain tendency that your enjoyment will reduce.
Wow, that is smart movement, okay? Of course,
So
if I'm your parent, I will stop giving you luxury at that point, yes?
so I had to sit up, and from there I got a better result.
Wow. So right now you're doing well. Oh, that's amazing. As you can see, the case of testimony is a different one. In his JS3, he started playing. He was focusing more on football. The game of football is a major distraction for all the guys that I know that are still growing boys. And apart from that, he said, what again apart from football?
Distraction.
Distraction from friends. As a student, you don't need to keep a lot of friends because keeping a lot of friends is actually going to cause distraction for you. That's number one. And number two, you can't be preparing for examination and be playing ball or watching film or playing game and expect to come out with the same grade. Don't forget, if you are actually doing so well in class, if I'm your classmate, I will be angry and I will want to pass you. And I won't relax and just sit down and allow you to keep passing me. I will look forward to when I notice you're no longer doing well and I will start reading. So from conclusion, both favor and testimony, they said when they started losing focus on their academic performance, it made them to start doing academically badly. But at a point when they realized that their parents were not happy with them because of their performance, they decided to speak to themselves and they started performing academically very well. And when they started reading their books, reducing friends and distraction, actually their academic performance is doing so well right now. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm right. I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, so my encouragement to every student out there that is challenged or is still struggling with poor academic performance, if you're being distracted with friends, check your circle of friends. If they are not improving or they are not encouraging you, they are the ones causing you to be always playing. You're chatting when you're supposed to be reading, sleeping when you're supposed to be reading, watching film or playing football. I beg of you, there's time for everything. Is that not so?
Yes,
So be focused. That's the most important part of life for you to excel so well. Thank you so much for coming to the reality show. I'm glad to have you in my first reality student show. All right, say something to encourage students that will watch this video and parents that might be discouraged because I know that they will get hope and solution right now. Okay.
I encourage all students and learners to be focused, study, and also read your books.
All right, that's beautiful from Favor and your testimony.
Mine is mainly for boys. For boys,
Are you being partial here? You're just advising the guys. What of the girls? Come on. Okay, go ahead, no problem. The boys, listen please at this point.
for the boys, they are being because football is a major distraction. So
Okay.
my advice is whenever there is a like for example test and exam, you should leave football. It's just for a while, so you should leave it. After the test and exam, you can now continue. But you should focus and you should leave. You want to
Okay.
achieve success.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Are you on social media?
Yes.
What's your handle? Which social media platform are you?
Only TikTok.
He's on TikTok because that's where children most times are. They like playing. There are a lot of things there. All right. Why did you choose TikTok among all the other social media platforms?
Just because of my brothers.
Your brothers, you can see. There's a reason for everything. Yes, are you on any social media? All right. You really want to be focused, actually, right? All right. Thank you so much for coming here. I'm glad to have you. Say bye. Do you want to say shout out to anyone? Okay.
Bye.
Bye. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Keep streaming any of our videos because we promise to be bringing for you amazing, beautiful, educative content that you will enjoy. Bye. See you in my next show. Bye, everyone.
Bye.